I have two different issues. One is that, like I was trying to say in my paperwork, as I showed you, that the injustice I've been doing. Now, the first thing I want to point out is that I was illegally incarcerated in Tennessee Department of Correction, which is TDOC, short term. And the reason why that was happened is under state and federal law, the 1989 Sentencing Act that governs this state of Tennessee and federal laws plainly states that before you impose a new sentence or order incarceration, you must have a revocation hearing on your probation sentence, which I never had. That right off the rip is what they call a fatal error and must be vacated. Like I said, I have went to everybody and everybody, and nothing was being heard of. And like I said, is I could understand if I was just making it up, but the law says this. It's like the law is breaking the law. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you can read in U.S. versus Morrissey, and which is the Gagnon law, which superseded it, which is the Gagnon law, it clearly states revocation hearing is mandatory when liberty is at stake. Fast forward on down the line, I went to court and the judge sit there and said, Mr. Cooper, I sentenced you illegally, but we're going to postpone it, and sent me right back to prison. Then I went on another hearing and the DA said, and you can look on my case, it's Sterling Lamar Cooper, any cases I got, and he said, the state said, Your Honor, the state dropped the ball and made a mistake. Mr. Cooper was never violated nor revoked. It was intended, but it wasn't done. Man, I said 14 years in prison because of this mistake. And the law specifically says what it says. You know what I'm saying? I went to the judges. They ignored the law. You know what I'm saying? Everything I have said is falling on deaf ears. But the law is on my side this time. And like I said, and then that's just one of the issues. I have several issues. Like I said, it's like I tell people, like you know what I'm saying, it's like you're practicing and promoting slavery, especially down here, and nothing being done. This place has already been known for years and years and years of racial oppression, racial depression, blackballing, all these type of things, and nothing is getting done. Like I said, the time is now. Like I said, if you had a family member, you wouldn't want them to go through this. Nobody would. You know what I'm saying? And I have suffered 14 years in prison, man, for you to say, drop the ball and make a mistake. Now, they said I dropped the ball and made a mistake. Look what they did. Now they dropped the ball and make a mistake. I'm paying for their mistakes. You know, this is unheard of. You know, and my main thing is I went to everybody, and it was like they said, the record speaks for itself. It's on the face of the record. All these allegations, admission of guilt, all these things, but I'm having to suffer. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they make my bonds so high, make $100,000 bond for stuff that they know I didn't even do. And like I said, the second issue is, like I'm trying to tell you, I dated this girl. She got hooked on drugs real bad. I didn't know. I went back to prison, got out of here. She kept texting me, talking about bring her money or drugs if she see me in court. So I go to court. She says this. Then she said I broke her eye socket and fractured her jaw. But she comes in the courtroom unblemished. You know, like I told the judge, she must be like an X-Man, Wolverine, some type of superhero to come in here a few days later, nothing unblemished. Then if you see on one of the on part of the transcripts, the judge said she can't question the what did she say? She can't question what she told the officer, but what the officer wrote into the police report. Man, let's listen to this. That what she said is supposed to be what the police officer's right. He just basically wrote a arrest affidavit and arrested me. This is unheard of, and the record's right there. And like I said, everything's falling on deaf ears, and that's my main argument. Everything is falling on deaf ears. This injustice is not being heard of. Period. And that's the bit. And like I said, you can ask me any question because, like I said, I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? For one, I'm a servant of Jesus Christ before I'm anything. So, like I said, I have no reason to lie. Like I said, my main issue is the record speaks for itself, and why ain't nothing being done? Because to me, it's like I'm black and I'm in this little KKK town, and because I stand up for something, this injustice that I'm being persecuted, not prosecuted, persecuted.